Your apology arrived too late. My heart had already closed the door. I hear your tone more than your love now. When love speaks like that, it doesn't sound like love. Every insult you tossed became a brick in my emotional wall. I wasn't overreacting. Your words were cruel. I held on, even when your voice felt like thunder. You taught me that love shouldn't feel safe. The moment you said that, something holy inside me shattered. You don't get to romanticize damage. You didn't break me, but I'm limping from your words. Every time you raise your voice, I lower my soul. We were lovers. Now we're just critics in love's clothing. That wasn't a fight. That was emotional erosion. Your words didn't land. They detonated. I thought we were safe. You proved me wrong with one sentence. What you said made me realize I deserve quieter love. I wasn't built to carry your anger disguised as conversation. Even your silence now feels like a threat. I'm not healing anymore. I'm learning to let go of you. I carry your words like stones, though my heart begged for feathers. Love should never bruise. Yours left invisible wounds I still bleed from. Your silence screams louder than any argument ever did. I'm haunted by the space between what you said and what you meant. You fractured our love with a careless sentence, never looked back. I crave peace, but your words keep stirring the storm inside me. Loving you felt like walking through fire without knowing why. You spoke and shattered the fragile trust I built from dust. Your love is a riddle I'm too tired to solve. The love I knew died the moment your words cut through. I'm drowning in the echoes of the things you said in anger. You wear love like armor, but inside you carry a blade. I wanted tenderness, but all I got was sharpness disguised as truth. Your words were meant to hurt, yet I still loved you anyway. I'm learning love isn't just passion, it's safety, too. The hardest goodbye is to the love you never deserved. You gave me storms when I only wanted sunlight. Love without respect is just noise I can't endure anymore. Your promises broke before they could heal. I still whisper your name in prayers, even as I let go. You built walls around your heart, and I became a trespasser. Your anger felt like a curse I couldn't break. I gave you my soul. You returned it fractured and worn. Loving you taught me my worth through heartbreak's harsh lessons. I'm not the same after your words. Broken, yes, but wiser. You spoke love, but your actions screamed the opposite. Our love was a garden. Your words were the winter frost. I begged for honesty, not the sharp truth that cuts deep. You chose bitterness over healing, and I'm left picking up pieces. I stayed for the us, but you stayed in your own shadows. My heart was open. You slammed the door and never apologized. The silence after your words screams louder than any fight. Your love is a storm I can't shelter from anymore. I was your home until your words made me a stranger. Love isn't about tearing down, it's about building up. Remember, your words were daggers disguised as affection, wounding unseen. I loved you through the darkness. Your words turned the light off. You called it passion. I called it emotional violence. I didn't deserve to be spoken to like I was nothing. Your love language is pain. Mine was always healing. I cried not because of tears, but because of your silence. Your words closed doors I desperately wanted to open. I gave you everything. You gave me echoes of emptiness. We built love on sand. Your words washed it away. I hoped for calm. You brought hurricanes in your voice. You loved the idea of me more than the real soul. I never knew love could hurt this deeply until you spoke. Your words are ghosts haunting the rooms of my heart. I'm learning to love myself after you taught me what love isn't. You broke me, but my spirit refuses to be shattered. Your love was a mask. Underneath was fear and anger. I stayed despite the pain because I believed in us. You whispered lies in the name of honesty and broke me. I needed you to build me up, not tear me down. Your love is a lesson written in scars and silent tears. I'm healing slowly from the wounds your words left behind. Love is sacred. You treated it like a battlefield. Your silence after those words was the loudest goodbye. I'm tired of pretending your words don't still hurt. The space between your love and your words is where I lost myself. My dear, we promised love, not words that feel like knives under my skin. I didn't choose this love to be belittled by your tongue. That sentence you spoke still echoes like betrayal in my ribs. You called it passion. I call it emotional cruelty dressed in affection. I didn't give you my heart so you could stab it with your silence. Love shouldn't feel like I'm always apologizing for your moods. You turned our safe space into a battlefield with one careless sentence. We're not lovers if my pain becomes your entertainment. You say things that make me miss being alone. I'm not your emotional punching bag, no matter how tender my heart is. What you said wasn't a mistake. It was a mirror of your truth. That wasn't love speaking. It was your ego showing its fangs. Love doesn't humiliate. It holds. You did neither. If you truly cared, your words wouldn't bruise my spirit. I never expected to flinch when you speak. You killed a version of me with that sentence, and I haven't resurrected since. Don't call it love if your words leave wounds. Love should heal. Yours keeps reopening old scars. You loved me until I disagreed with you. You don't get to say cruel things and hide behind, "I was just upset." That night, your voice sounded like a stranger who hated me. I came for peace. You spoke war. Your anger wears love's face, and I fell for the disguise. I didn't sign up to survive you. A real relationship doesn't need damage control after every conversation. You claimed to love me, yet your words strip me of my worth. When you speak in venom, don't expect me to feel adored. That wasn't honesty. That was a weapon masked as truth. I never thought your love would speak to me in disgust. I didn't fall in love to defend myself every day. There's a line between honesty and cruelty. You cross it like it's a game. If your love requires silence, it's not love, it's control. I miss who I was before your words carved doubt into me. Love isn't supposed to make me afraid to speak. You don't get to hurt me and still call it intimacy. The things you say don't sound like love. They sound like warnings. Your tone tells me more than your apology ever could. I stayed for the love, but now I stay out of fear. Love shouldn't echo like insults in my head long after you've slept. The way you spoke, my soul still hasn't unclenched. I don't want to decode every sentence for hidden aggression. Even in silence, your words haunt me. You keep calling it love. I keep bleeding from it. Don't say it was nothing. My heart disagrees. If love means enduring this tone, I choose peace instead. I'm not yours if your words keep cutting me. You say things that require me to rebuild myself every day. Love should be a balm, not a blade. I forgave too much, hoping you'd notice I was breaking. You never realized your words were turning me into someone smaller. I shrink every time you raise your voice. We're not building a life. We're surviving each other's storms. Love doesn't roar when it's hurting you. It whispers when it's true. I'm tired of explaining why your love feels like punishment. What you said revealed everything your smile tried to hide. There's no passion in pain when it's repeated. I didn't fall in love to constantly recover from you. You didn't mean it, but my heart still broke. Every cruel word you speak costs me a piece of myself. You weaponize silence and call it maturity. It's not love if I'm walking on eggshells around your tongue. My body tightens when you enter the room. Love shouldn't feel like that. You made me question my worth for the sake of your comfort. You talk about love, but your words don't match your hands. Real love doesn't need translation. It feels like home, not interrogation. I never expected the person I love to undo me so casually. I don't feel safe telling you how I feel anymore. Every argument ends with me apologizing for existing. I didn't come to love to be dissected. You said one sentence, and now I question everything. My heart was wide open until your words slammed it shut. I'm done giving grace to someone who weaponizes their mouth. This isn't growth. This is me surviving your moods. Your love talks like it has a deadline. You promised forever, but speak like I'm temporary. Your compliments come wrapped in criticism. I'm tired of unwrapping pain. I expected kindness, not a daily guessing game. I wanted softness. You gave me sharp edges and blame. Love shouldn't sound like judgment wearing a mask. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. You said it once, but it echoes daily.